In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create these pricing cards with this nice 3D effect. And we also have this little hover effects. And it is also responsive, like this. So let's get into it. So in the project folder, I have this background image. You can find the link in the description. Index.html file, style.css with the margin and padding reset, and this JavaScript file for that tilt effect, the 3D effect. And for the icons, you're gonna use box icons. So go up to this website, click on usage, scroll down, and we're gonna copy this one. So copy and paste it inside the head. And for the 3D effects, we're gonna use vanilla tilt.js. So you can find the link for that as well. So go up to this website, click on this one, and we are going to copy all of this code and paste it inside tilt.js. And we are also going to connect it to this HTML file. So for now, we are going to leave this here. And once we create the cards, we are going to add these effects. As you can see here, we have a couple of effects. We are going to use this one, the glare effect. And we are going to copy and paste this inside the parent div. And let's also open this HTML file with live server. So first, we are going to create a container, and we're gonna have 3 cards. So let's create a pricing card and copy this for 2 more times. And each one is going to hold the information. And the first one is going to be the free version. The second one is going to be basic. And third one is going to be pro. So under the H2, we're gonna have one more div for the rate, and we're gonna put a star icon inside. So let's find the star icon. We're gonna use this one. Click on font and click on this to copy it and paste it 1 time inside. And we're also gonna give this a ID of star, looks like this. And the others also gonna have the star. So the basic version is gonna have 2, and the pro version is gonna have 3. And we're gonna put a HR to separate the 2 parts. So this first part is basically a header, and right under this HR we're gonna have the info section. So let's copy this and paste it for the others as well. So inside the info, we are going to create a unordered list with 4 items. So let's put some information inside. 1 device, unlimited download, live support, and let's copy this. And this one is going to be 250, 3 devices. And for the pro version, let's change those information as well. And now we're gonna need 2 more icons. So we're gonna need a check icon and a cross. So let's search for a check. So we're gonna use this one, copy. So this first 2 is going to be checked like this. And we're also gonna need a cross. So we're gonna use this one. So copy and paste it inside the last 2 elements. And it looks like this now. And let's also give them IDs as well. So this one is going to be check. And this one is going to be cross. So for the basic version, we are going to copy this check and paste it inside this first 3 list items. And for the last one, we are going to copy the cross. And for the pro version, we are going to check all of the items. And for the pricing, right under this list, we are going to create a P tag with the class pricing. So we're gonna put the price in a span /month. And right under this, we're gonna create a button, get started. So let's copy this tool and paste it inside basic. So free version is going to be 0. Basic version is going to be 25 and pro version 125. So we are done with the HTML and let's style it. So first we want to center everything in the middle, and for that we are going to make the body cover the whole page and then make it a flexbox. So we can use align item center and justify content center to bring everything in the center like this. And let's also set the background image. I'm gonna say no repeat and center and make it cover the page with background size cover. And we're gonna add a little blur effect so we can see everything better. And the container is going to be minimum height 100 VH as well with 100%, and we're gonna make it a flex box as well. So display flex, center everything just like we did with the body, and we are going to create a gap between them and a little padding on the sides. So 0 means there is 0 padding at the top and the bottom, and there is 5 EM of padding on the sides. And the cards, so we're gonna make the height 620 and width 400, and we're gonna give it a little border. So I'm gonna quickly copy and paste some colors. You can pause the video and type the same. And background color is going to be a transparent black. Let's make it 0.4. And for the glass effect, we're gonna use blur again, 20 pixels. Let's actually make it 30 and a little border radius. And this is going to be a flex box. And again, we are going to center everything inside. And as you can see, once you make it a flex box, everything is side by side, and we are going to change it by changing the flex direction to column. And we also want to center this text on the vertical line, and for that we're going to use text align center, and we're going to make the text white and cursor pointer. And the H2, let's increase the font size to 46 and font weight as well, and make it uppercase. So for the star icons, this rate div, gonna make it a flex box and center everything, and gap is going to be 0.5, and let's make them a lot bigger and change the color to gold. And for the hover effect, a small transition. And when you hover over it, you're gonna create a text shadow to create a glowing effect. So let's see if it's working. There you go. And this list with the information, gonna create some space at the top. Display flex direction to column, and we are going to align those text on the baseline, so they are going to get aligned on the left like this. And let's create a small space at the bottom as well, and the gap between the list items is going to be 1.3 em. Increase the font size to 18 and font weight to 500. So to create that line between the information and the header, so this HR is gonna have 3 pixels of height. I'm gonna make it white, delete the border and outline with 250 pixels and some little space at the top. And let's also give it a border radius as well. So as you can see, this text and those icons are not actually aligned. And to align them, we are going to make this list item with the icon and the text inside. Gonna make it flexbox and align item center. And now those icons and the text is aligned. And the check icon, gonna make it this nice green color and this little glowing effect. Gonna increase the font size to 32 pixels, and to create some space between the text and the icon, we're gonna use margin right 15 pixels, and the cross is going to be red with the same text shadow and same font size and the same space. Let's actually lower this down to 10. That looks better now. And let's also style the buttons as well. So background is going to be transparent. Gonna give it this 3 pixel border. Text color is going to be white. A little border radius. Padding 15 pixel at the top and the bottom, and 20 pixels on the right and on the left. A little space at the top and the bottom. Increase the font weight to 500, font size 18 pixels, and let's create some spacing between the letters. Cursor pointer. Let's make the text uppercase. And for the hover effects, I'm gonna make it smooth with transition 0.3. And when you hover over it, I'm gonna make the background white and text color black. So let's see if it's working. It is working fine. And finally, the pricing section. The span is going to be 42 pixels and font weight 700. And the text is gonna have 15 pixels of margin at the top and the bottom, and font weight 500. And we are done with the styling. So before we add the 3D effect, let's quickly set the responsiveness as well. It is going to be really short. So as you may remember, the container that holds the cards, so we made it a flexbox, and a flexbox has the default flex direction of row. So once you hit this number in viewport, I'm gonna change the flex direction to column and create some little space at the top and the sides. So once you shrink it down, everything's gonna be on top of each other because we changed the flex direction to column like this. And finally, let's create the 3D effect. So we're gonna go back to this vanilla tilt website and this glare effect. We are going to copy and paste this inside this parent div like this, and the others as well. So now if you hover over it, you're gonna have this nice 3D effect. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.